What's up guys, Tim Little. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Today's video, taking you out fishing for an afternoon out on the water. As you can see, the water levels are down. We got boats on ground. So haven't been out in a couple weeks. Definitely had some cold nights, some winter-like nights. Got down below freezing. Water temps are in the low 50s. So we're gonna run around and see if we can find some fish, do some winter fishing. Should be a good one. Let's go. We are on the board. Thanks, bud. Nice one. Mid-strolling. Got that spunk shad in there. All right, guys, we got 2 fish on the board. 1.5 actually. But as you can see, it's bluebird-ish skies. Kind of that post-frontal fun. Not really seeing a lot of activity, but basically there's some current going on in the river, Tennessee River. So I'm just kind of hopping these spots where the backwaters dump out into the main river channel, and throwing a lipless, an A-rig, and then a little this is that, it's actually the 4.5 spunk shad, an electric shad. Got that nice one just a few minutes ago on it. But just trying to pick off onesies, twosies. You know, I don't see a lot of schools right now, but that could be because of the conditions. But we're headed in the right direction. We got to start going. Got a nice, I don't know, 2 3/4, 3 pounder or so, and it's only our second stop, so looking good so far. Another nice one. Thanks, dude. That guy ate the blade bait. It's our third stop. Right after I got done talking to you guys, the boat pulled out of that last spot, so kind of muddied up that whole entrance. But thanks, bud. We're developing a pattern, and that's the most important thing. I haven't been out in, like I said, a couple weeks. Water dropped, water levels dropped, water temps have dropped, and kind of got that cruddy post-frontal condition. So we're getting bit, and that's a positive. And that one, like I said, ate the blade bait. Wanted to go with something a little more subtle. I didn't start off with the lipless, I didn't start off with the A-rig. Wanted to throw up right to that main channel coming out of this backwater into the river, just fluttering that thing down there and just load it up. Let's see if there's some more. Another little guy. No. But it's the right species. Thanks, dude. That's the one I wanted. Dang it. Smoke the glide in this big lay down right here. Those are the ones you want. Dang it. Well, dang it. That was the bite I was hoping for. I actually cut off my other A-rig and put that glide bait on just because it was a little backwater, big eddy situation off the main river, big lay down in there, kind of slack water, and I just figured that if there was a big one around this area, it would eat a glide. I think it was my second cast back there in that big lay down, and just a doom, which is usually them sucking it in and closing their lips. I sat down on her, him, her, whatever, and then it just started digging for that tree, and I'm loading up on it and loading up on it, and came unbuttoned. But things are working. Again, it's just that same old pattern, just kind of fishing those little outlets into the main river. There's a lot of things exposed right now with this low water, a lot of stumps and laydowns and trees and old line that people have gotten hung up. And so I've broken off quite a bit, but I'm gonna keep running this pattern and see if we can come across the school. But we're catching fish, so that's the most important thing. And we've developed the pattern, we're running it, we're getting bit on most of our stops, so that's a good thing. Another one ate the blade. Didn't really talk about that last fish catch because there's a couple boats here, but try and keep it down a little bit. There's a school of fish that's working this edge right here, and they came up blowing up on the bait. You guys will probably see it, I think, in the camera, and dropped the glide bait and picked up, thanks dude, picked up the A-rig and caught one. But there were some big ones in the school, like 5-6 pounders. Looks like they're using this corner right here, this point. Again, same type of pattern, same deal. Opening to a backwater, breaks right out here. They're just kind of cruising out here on this flat. But picked another one up on that Damiki Vault. These are little spots, little spotted bass. Actually, this is a nice spot, but nice healthy dude. Thanks, bud. No. Another little spotty. Some spotted bass. Thanks, bud. And a largie. Thanks, bud. Starting to run out of daylight, so I'm kind of moving quickly. But these last two spots, I think I caught 2 or 3 over there, ran across, caught 2 here. They're aggressive, they're just smaller. Again, a largemouth and a spot. There was that school back there that came up school next to the boat. There were some big ones in that, you know, 5+ pounders. But sat there and blade baited. I slowed down. I threw the mid-stroll, a little spunk shad, nothing. So I'm gonna keep running and checking more spots. Hopefully catch a few more fish before the sun sets. All right, guys, gonna wrap it up there. Getting low on gas, getting low on light. But all in all, a great afternoon. Basically got bit or caught fish on more than half the spots I stopped. And it was really neat to be able to use, you know, the map, kind of see where these backwaters were feeding into the river, and just run and gun and check each of those spots and get bit, have it work. But the fish still aren't in their full winter patterns. You know, you can tell that they're still chasing bait up shallow, having those fish blown up by the boat. That was really cool. But the water temps, the air temps are dropping, and pretty soon it's going to be that winter transition. It was great to get out on the water for a few hours, take a break from all those holiday buyer's guides we've been doing for you guys. If you haven't checked those out, we'll leave a link down below in the video description. But a great day out on the water. Again, mainly throwing moving baits. Ironically, the big fish of the day came on mid-strolling, throwing that little spunk shad right off the break. I could see those fish out there. They didn't really want anything like the A-rig or anything like that. So picked that fish off with that spunk shad, but getting shallow, but did most of the damage on the blade bait, the Demiki Vault, and the A-rig, our tactical, our mini flex rig. A little bit smaller presentation, smaller baits, 3.8 size Kitex, and then had 2 bites and hooked and lost a big one on the glide bait. So that was a bummer. Had my shot at my big bite today and just dropped the ball on that. But all in all, a great day evening out on the water. Check out this, how low the water is. That's just mud, straight mud back there. We got boats on the ground back here. But all in all, a great day on the water. If you guys like this type of video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video.